Hey folks, welcome back. ShadowEra, the collectible card game online. Definitely check it out. Beautiful graphics, wonderful sound, pretty good gameplay. Hopefully you've been able to check out our first two episodes, kind of like our MMO investigation. We're kind of investigating online collectible card games. We had done a few episodes there on Dual Champions. Now we're doing a few episodes on ShadowEra. If you know of any other online collectible card games other than Magic. Magic will probably be the next one we do. That seem to be pretty good. You want to see some of the action on that collectible card game? Let me know. Send me a web address or whatever, and I'll download it and try it out. There's a few others that I've got downloaded and have tried out. Just not as familiar with those yet, so I'm not sure if I'm going to do a episode. But if you know of any other card games out there that you'd like to see, let me know. As I mentioned at the end of episode 2, we are going to look at our deck here and see if we can um, kind of beef it up a little bit. We got 43 cards in our deck. It's quite a bit of cards from what I understand. Basically the only card that I've taken out of the deck is this card here, where each player draws an extra card at the start of their turn while the Bazaar is in play. So basically it gives you a card and them a card for 2 resources. I took both of them out because I just think, well, why would I want to let him draw an extra card if I can use my hero's ability to basically have him remove a card at random? And then I play this card. It costs me 2 resources, and I'm letting him draw cards back. So I got rid of that card. The rest of the cards I basically kept in there. Let's see if there's a couple cards that we can look at that might be able to get rid of. Okay, that was a pretty helpful one. This poison one was attached to poisoned. I wish I don't like this card actually. I don't think this ambush ability is that great. It doesn't seem like there's that many attacks that are blocked. So I'm going to go ahead and remove those cards out. Your hero always can attack and are hidden till the end of your next turn. Yeah, I don't like that card. I want to be able to attack. Okay, that's a good one to have. I like this guy. Have stealth that can't be attacked for 2 turns. I kind of like that card. I like that card. The reinforced armor, parting, special delivery, campfire stories. All friendly allies heal 2 damage. Draw a card. That's not bad. Rain delay. Allies can attack until the end of your next turn. I'm going to remove this actually because it seems like in just the last couple of episodes I've noticed we've had the advantage in allies, so having abilities that give me bonuses and stuff is better than. Yeah, and this guy here, he was kind of worthless too. Anyways, what I was saying is having anything to do with gaining allies and stuff is good as opposed to disabling things. Exhaust your hero to make all opposing allies disabled for 1 turn and draw a card. Nah, that's 4 resources. That's kind of expensive. Notice I don't have very many expensive cards. I only have 2s, 3s, 4s, a couple 4s, a couple 3s. I guess that's one thing I should look at is got a couple 2 1s. I should probably try to get some more 1s in my deck. I don't have very many 1s, but the cards I'm removing are all 2s and 3s, so that's not a big deal. The most expensive ones I have are 4s right now. I only have 1, 2, 3 cards that are 4s, so I don't have to get more than 4 resources unless I want to play more than 1 card a turn, which actually is probably a good thing. So we're down to 37. I think we started at 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, so we're getting rid of 8 cards. That's not bad. That's not bad. I don't think this heal is that good, but we can use that. We can use that in certain situations, so I'm going to leave it in the deck. And it can also sacrifice it if need be, because it doesn't seem like that many units I have that much health. Target is disabled. I like that. There's our weapons. Yeah, I like that card. Yeah, I like that card. That's our assassination. I'm just not sure about this poison thing either. It's only at 2 points. Change control. Heroes and allies damaged in combat by your hero are poisoned. Sounds like a good ability. I just hate to get rid of it. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and save that. And choose a slot to save for this deck. Slot 1. Alright. So let's get it rolling. Let's do some combat here and see if we can take on somebody else here. So, I don't know, what was the name of the Shadow something, wasn't it? The, Banemo, I think was the guy with Shadow Hunter, yeah. So we fought him and won, Let's see this Tyr Andin. Let's see what he's got in store for us. Plus, I like to see all the different cards and everything. So who gets to go first? That's what I would like to know. He gets to go first because he's put a resource on there. Right. We got lots of 2s, a bunch of 2s, a 3 and a 4. Nope. 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 Keep our allies. We got 3 allies. Disable an opponent, make him go back into his hand. Give our unit extra armor. Boy, nothing I'd like to get rid of. That's a 3. We can put a unit back in the hand, or we can basically disable it for return. I think putting it back in the hand is even better than disabling it, so we're going to sacrifice that. We'll end our turn because we can't do anything. Let's find out what this guy's special ability is. And, jeez, Brutalis. He only does 1, but he's 4 armor. It's huge. Huge. 4, sorry, not armor, health. Destroy target item or support ability is destroyed. It costs him 4 to do that. Okay. Let's see what we got. What was the card we just drew? Oh, it was another one, Sandra. Okay. I like the Sandras. As long as he has the resource advantage on us, that's a good. Let's see, how badass is this card? It's only a 2-point card. I definitely have to sacrifice something because he's a 3-1. I'd like to get him out. He's a 2-2. This guy only does 1 point of damage. Okay, so we need him to come out. Now the question is, I guess we're going to have to sacrifice Blake. Sorry, Blake. We'll bring him into play. Okay. And we'll end our turn. And this hero's got 30 hit points, so another tough guy. Let's see what he does here. The target opposing ally has a maximum attack of 0 while crippling blow is in play. So he's zeroed me out. And he's going to attack me for 1 damage. Ugh. I have to get some kind of ability to get rid of cards. Friendly allies have stealth that can't be attacked for the next 2 turns. Yeah, I'm actually going to sacrifice that. And, jeez, I don't want to make this guy go back into his owner's hand because he's not a very tough dude. I wanted to get 4 so I can bring her out because he's got more resources than me, or equal to at least. So I will, I think if I add target ally is +2 attack, and I think this card has a maximum attack of 0. So yeah, no matter what happens, his attack will stay at 0. So he's worthless to me. I've got no way to get rid of cards. We just looked at our cards here at the beginning of this episode. Okay, killer takes 2 damage when he's killed. Hey, target. Oh, this guy is not worthless. He is actually awesome now because of this card right there. Alright, so we have to sacrifice. Let's sacrifice some. Not armor. Ugh. I don't want to get rid of anything. I really want to bring on a couple of her. I have to get rid of something. I can't get rid of that because I'm going to use him to kill one of our enemies. Reinforced armor is awesome. Extra attack is awesome. Retreat is awesome. I guess I'm going to have to get rid of one of her. I hate to do it, but yep, I'm going to get rid of one of her. And then what we're going to do is we're going to play Assassination. We're going to cast that. We're going to use him. Target him to kill this guy, which is fine because he'll do 2 damage to our guy and kill him. Well, he wasn't doing anything anyways, so I guess that worked out okay. He's still going to be able to do 1 point of damage to us, but what's he bringing on? Nothing? Okay. I like it when he brings on nothing. Target item in our graveyard is placed into our hand. What's in our graveyard? Oh, Assassination. Yeah, but first, how much does that cost us? That costs us 3, okay. Oh my god, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? I want 5. I want 5. Well, first thing we have to do is, he's got 5, so yeah, let's go ahead and, because we're going to use Sandra this turn. +2 attack until the start of my next turn. That seems really good, and the armor is really good as well. But I need this to get out our little assassination. Or wait a minute. Target item in your graveyard. Let's see. That is not an item, so I can't actually use that right now. So I'm glad I read that card again. Target item in your graveyard is placed into your hand. So we will sacrifice that. Now we will bring her on board to cast that. Make him get rid of a resource. We have 1 point left, so we can't do anything there. She can't attack, and we'll end her turn. And he can destroy target items and support abilities anyways, so he'll probably use that as soon as we bring it on. He brings out his little fire snake and blood frenzy. So he's going to take 1 damage, but he draws a freaking card. Oh! We've got to do like massive damage to him, so he's going to out-card us to death here. Okay, so we got Kurt Whitehelm. He takes 1 less damage from abilities, is +1 attack when there are 2 or more allies in play. Okay, so do we want to sacrifice anything? Yes, we have to sacrifice something. Because I want 6 resources. At least 6. Because that'll give me a chance to play a 4-2, a 3-3. +2 attack until the start of your next turn. Yep, I guess I'm going to do that. Alright, so up to 6 resources. So there's a 2, a 4, and a 4. So we're definitely going to bring this guy out. We're going to cast that. And we can either make one of his guys run away, or we can give reinforced armor. I think what we'll do, which guy has more? He's got 4 health, so we will cast this on him. Joink! So he'll take less damage. Now she does 2 attack, so we're definitely attacking, maybe. Let's see how much. That'll kill the snake. Okay, that's good. Yeah. Attack. Kill the snake. Whoosh, fire snake dies. We live. And we end our turn. We have 6 resources. He doesn't. Unless he puts it in there. Is he going to? He's thinking about it. No, he does not. But he attacks for 1. Okay. Well, allies can attack until the end of your next turn. Okay. Let's look at that card and read it again. It says allies can attack until the end of your next turn. Okay, that doesn't mean my hero can attack. So I am going to skip that. I'm going to go ahead and cast this. And I'm going to use my ability. And then I'm going to attack his hero and make him discard. Shink! Take 3 damage and like it. And he has to discard his other rain delay. Good. Alright, so rain delay, not that great a card. I don't think. I suppose in certain situations if you're getting... So he's going to destroy my... Yeah, he's going to use this stupid thing to destroy my iron dagger so I can't attack him anymore. I need to have more weapons in my deck, but you saw, I used just... Yeah, oh, he's going to... What? Oh, he brought this on. Okay, well, these guys will die a horrible death. That's fine. I don't care. Alright, Protector. Yeah, we don't need to sacrifice anything, so we will go ahead and... wait a minute. This guy costs 2 to bring in. This guy brings 1. We'll go ahead and cast that and make him... Goodbye. Bring this guy in. Lady in, I guess I should say. Plus 2 attack. Yeah. So this guy's a really good counter to her because she has to have a weapon to attack, and basically he can say, you know what? Goodbye, weapons. But in the meantime, we are going to now get the advantage on him, and we're going to start the beatdown process. 2 damage there. Oh, that was stupid. I meant to attack this. He does 4 damage. We'll go ahead and do 4 on him. Make him think twice about... We'll take his little 1 attack from his snake. And, yep, end our turn. ShadowEra, folks. Definitely check it out. Really good graphics. Oh, he's going to bring it back on, but it costs him 2 resources. He had plenty of resources. Oh, he brought another one on. Even better. He attacks me for 1. That's fine. You attack me for 1, I'll attack you for 4. We'll see how that goes. Bring an item in your graveyard. Do we have an item in our graveyard yet? Oh, yes, we do. Okay. So we'll skip that. We'll cast this. Wink. We will bring in our iron dagger. And then we will cast our iron dagger. We will then use our ability. And we will... So that's going to give us... hang on a second. What is our iron dagger normally? It's a 3 now. I think it's normally a 1. So it's a 3 damage. He's only going to be able to do 1, 2, 3 points of damage to us. She's a 2, so she'll kill the snake. I'm not really worried about these guys only doing 1 point of damage to me. So we might as well attack the enemy hero. Make him discard his card. Ha ha ha. Let's see what it was. Destroy target enemy. Destroy. Target enemy weapon or armor is destroyed. Okay, well, I didn't have any. Well, I guess I did have a weapon now, so he could have used that. Alright, Sandra, attack. We will target this. Kill it. And actually, with our 4 points of damage, we can kill off one of his dudes. Again, I'm not too worried about his 2 damage, so we'll go ahead and target his hero, do 4 damage while we can. And we'll end our turn. That was a pretty good turn for us. How come we drew 2 cards? Oh, because he's got the frenzy ability, that's right. Now he's probably regretting it. Now he's going to destroy our iron dagger again. Yep. Well, we got 1 turn to get rid of a card, so that's why he's been able to... Oh, take 2 damage. Okay. Ugh. He's bringing out a lot of guys. But I don't know if it's going to matter. Choink, 1 damage. I have 22 health, 21 health left. He's got 10, plus he's... let's skip that. Cast that. Bring another guy on. That's... Okay, so... How many? He's got 10 left. Yeah. We can do some damage here. What's he got? He's got a 2-4. Which will be 4 points of damage he could do. Jeez. I'd only take 3 because of my reinforced armor, so I could kill it. But she's a protector, so we'd have to attack her first. That's 4, 6. I could do 6 points of damage. I could kill one of those guys off. I don't like him having that many allies. Ugh, it's kind of scary, because if something happens, he'll be able to just keep swinging for the fences. So take 2 damage when he's killed. That's an ability. He takes 1 less damage from abilities. So we're going to actually see how this works. So he's going to attack him. When he's killed, the killer takes 2 damage. It's going to be lowered because of his ability by 1. Now, will the reinforced armor make it so that he doesn't take any damage? Let's see. 2 and 0. That's right. All right, so that was a good kill for us. Yay for us. Has 2 attack until the start of your next turn, huh? So he'll do 4 points of damage. Unless, of course, we can protect our guy with our protector. That would be really nice. Let's go ahead and do 2 points of damage to his hero. Not that that's a lot, but I like to see his hero losing a lot of damage. That's good. He drew 2 cards again. I definitely have to get some booster packs because I need some more cards. The Infernal Gargoyle. Okay, whatever. He's going to do his 1 point there. He's going to nickel and dime me to death with his little 1-pointers. Which I can kill off, though. And, oh, he brought that guy back on? Or another one. Oh, he brought another one back on. And he does 4 points. That's not right. Skip. Cast. Bring that guy on. Okay. So he's got 7. We should be able to kill him this turn. I'm not sure why our protector didn't do anything. Allies without protector can't be... Oh, okay. So he can target our hero. He just can't target our other allies. I got it. Alright. So what do we have here? +2 attack until the start of your next turn. Yeah, I think we can win. Problem is if he's got the card that blocks my attack or something, then I won't win, and then he's going to do some massive damage, but let's see what happens. Choink! That should be 4. Yep, 3 left. 2 from her. Target him. Shoink! Down to 1. And then our little old Nightshade. Hey, I'm the Nightshade. How about you take a little bit of damage? Whoosh! Oh, yeah. Ooh, that was a tough battle, though, folks. I really thought I was in deep doo-doo there. Alright, so we earned another 100 experience points and 20 of something or another, and we got a victory, and... let's look at our... Where's our profile thing? Status. Maybe that's what it is. So we still have a rating of 0, 120 gold, 50 shadow crystals. Okay. Well. Experience 200 of 700. Okay. Alright, so I guess we'll have to get some more battles under our belt and figure out some more and see if we can win some more cards somehow. I like some of the games where I know that I played, like I said in the beginning, I played some of the other online collectible card games that are out there. Some of the names have It just eluded me right now. But a lot of them, like Kingdoms is another one where I think like when you win a battle, treasure falls from the sky and you get cards. And there's another one called not Shadow, what's it called? Spectral Mancer or something like that. I think that's one where cards like fall from the sky when you win battles and stuff. I wish that had something like this. Um, one of the games and one of the other collectible card games has like a little uh, slot machine. You pull the handle and cards come like spinning around like a slot machine. And if you get all three of them to be the same, then you win that card. So that's kind of cool. Stuff like that. So it just helps newer players get more cards without having to invest money. Now, I understand the game, is out there so that people buy booster packs so that they can get better cards. But there still should be a way for newer players or players that don't want to spend money. Um, I'm not saying I won't spend money. I'm just saying there should be a way to spend money, and there should also be a way to have some kind of lottery system where when you win a match, maybe it just rolls the dice and a random number, and that's the card you get, and all the common cards, like this card, let's see if I go to my deck manager here. Here, I think this is the common card. Maybe this is at the, roll like a $10,000 or 10,000 dice. Not like instead of rolling 1 through 100, roll 1 through 10,000. And this card might be, say, 1 to 126. And then this card might be 127 through 385. And then whatever number you roll, that's the card you get. So obviously the rarer cards, you have less of a chance to roll those numbers or something. I don't know, just yakking. Trying to figure out. And like I said, I might, I could buy some more, different decks to try out different decks. Buy some booster packs, obviously. I'm up to 50 crystals. So a couple more matches, I should be able to get me a free booster pack with my 100 crystals. So hopefully, I'm not sure how I earn the crystals. I think you only earn money and experience from battles. So I'll have to figure out how you earn the crystals. Because I think I thought I had 25 a while back, maybe when I first started, 20 or 25. So maybe you earned a little bit of crystals. I don't know. Anyways, we'll see you for next episode of ShadowEra, a collectible online card game. Check it out. If you have any other games you want to see, let me know, and we'll talk to you soon.